There are many names for the sons of the Emperor: conquerors, scholars, monsters, saints. But one among them was called Wolf, and his name would echo through the ages in both awe and fear. He was found far from the cradle of mankind, on a world where the sky burned blue-white with cold fire, and the land devoured the weak. Fenris. A world of death and rebirth, where the seas boiled in summer and froze solid in the winter. A world where monsters ruled, and only the strongest of mortals survived. When the Primarch was stolen from the Emperor and scattered through the stars, one fell upon Fenris, cast into the wastes, alone among beasts. The wolves found him first, not men, not kings, but wolves. Among the icy packs of Asaheim, he was raised by fangs and fury. He learned to hunt, to fight, to survive. And when the wolves howled, he howled with them. They called him the child of the Fang, the first and last of his kind. He was neither man nor beast, but both, and something greater. Fenris was not barren of humanity. Tribes of hunters and warriors eked out a life in defiance of the cold. Each winter claimed half their number, and each summer they warred for what remained. One winter's night, a warband found the Wolfchild. They came with blades, and none returned. But later, the chieftain of Rusvik came, a warlord named Thengir. He saw in the boy not a beast, but destiny. Thengir took him in, naming him Leman of the Russ, the wolf who would be king. Leman grew swift, fierce, and unbreakable. His strength was beyond any mortal's. His howl could shake the mountains. He became champion of the tribes, uniting them in battle and in brotherhood. He slew the great ice worms of Ashahim, drank fire ale from their skulls, and forged a kingdom upon the bones of his foes. Where others knelt to gods of frost and fang, Russ knelt to none. He was the storm given flesh, king, killer and protector, the Wolf King of Fenris. And then the Allfather came. The Emperor had found another of his lost sons. He came not with wrath, but with wonder, to gaze upon what time and fate had shaped. The people called him the Sky Father, but Russ saw something else, a challenger. In the great hall of the Wolf King, two legends met. The Emperor offered peace, knowledge, unity. Russ offered him mead and a challenge. The sagas say the Wolf King tested the Allfather with 3 challenges to prove if this god of light was worthy to rule him. First came the feast. They drank and drank until the hall roared with laughter and song. But when Russ fell from his chair, the Emperor stood still. Then came the contest of strength. Russ fought as a beast, his blows shaking the stones. But the Emperor endured every strike until the Wolf King lay defeated, but laughing. The third challenge was wisdom. a question never spoken in the sagas, but when it was answered, the Wolf King knelt. And so, Leman Russ, son of Fenris, became the Emperor's son once more. From the warriors of Fenris and the Emperor's own gene labs, a legion was forged. The 6th Legion, the Space Wolves. They were his sons, his pack, his blades in the darkness. They were not like other legions, less disciplined, more primal. But where others saw savagery, the Emperor saw loyalty beyond measure. Russ led them not as a general, but as a king. He called them brothers, and they called him father. But loyalty has a price. When the Emperor needed justice made manifest, when a legion strayed too far, or a world defied compliance, he sent the wolves. The 6th Legion became the Emperor's executioners. To hear their howls was to know the All-Father's judgment. Russ accepted this burden without question. For him, loyalty was not a claim, it was an oath of honour. And none would defy the Emperor while he still drew breath. When Horus, the first son, met the Wolf King, a bond was born. 2 opposites, the cunning and the savage, the general and the beast, but brothers all the same. They waged campaigns together that burned across the stars. Horus called Russ his brother in arms, and Russ called Horus his equal. But even among gods, bonds can break. And though neither knew it then, one day the wolf would be sent to hunt the son he loved most. He was the Wolf King, the Lord of the Fang, the second son of the Emperor. His loyalty was his virtue, his fury his weapon, and when the Imperium forgot both, it would remember his howl.